Hello, gentlemen. Welcome back. I'm dating coach Naz, and in today's video, I want to get into why men need to approach women in person and how to do it right. And again, this is just a bit of a guideline, something that I've come up with just to help you if you do need that help or support. And one of the reasons I feel like, as men, we need to be able to approach women in person and just stop relying on dating apps. Of course, I'm not going to say that dating apps are horrible because I have seen people meeting their soulmates on dating apps as well. But a dating app is just another avenue. It's like a stream of income. It's just another stream. You don't have to rely on it if you just meet women in person. This is what I want to get into. And also, I believe that as men, what happens is we go into this paralysis as soon as especially if you're somebody who has a fear of rejection, fear of how she's going to respond, then you are going to hold yourself back to just speaking up and using your voice. And a lot of people, what happens is because of we are living in this culture of disconnection. We're not disconnected. We're not connected to each other. We're solely kind of relying on social media, on dating apps, and everything's, tech based. And there's no genuine human connection. There's no eye contact. There's no smiling anymore. And so this is why I want to create this video, is because I just hope that we get back, because I have seen a trend where people are getting back into meeting people in person and doing there's these crazy like trends, not crazy, but they're really, I think they're just beautifully created to connect with other people. And I feel like this is the direction we need to continuously go on, which is just meeting people in person. And so some of the reasons why I feel like you should connect with women more so, or you should at least give it a shot or start practicing this, is number one, it's going to build confidence. And again, this is what I feel like is missing, is that, back in the day, I remember like I would get I would get so many men just having conversations with me and just talking to me in person. Rather now I feel like I see the eyes, but it's like I see the fear, like, oh my God, what am I going to say? And then I see them kind of doing this like back and forth thing. And it's like, so this is why I want to create this video, not just with me, but other women as well. I do want to mention this, that there is no right or wrong way, right? Whatever is comfortable to you, go ahead and do that. And maybe the person that she needs is somebody that is a bit of a slow burn, and maybe she does need to see you a couple of times before she gives you her number. There's no black or white rule with dating, and I feel like a lot of us talk about this where we're saying this is the rule for everybody, and it's like that's not how life is. There's a lot of gray areas where things could work, right? Even if you don't follow what I'm going to say next. So I just want to let you guys know. But the reason why I feel like you should meet women in person is, first of all, because when you meet a woman in person, what I've noticed is that if she saw your profile on a dating app, she might have just not been interested in getting to know you at all. But when she speaks to you in person, it's like 3D. You have energy, your presence, your smile. It's so many things that she's able to connect with, and she's more likely to say yes to you. But there's a but. What if you're somebody who pretends, because I've had this happen quite a lot, where men come to me and they show me their profile and it is looking like the most amazing profile. It's really well written and it's funny. They're traveling, they're doing all these amazing things. They look really great. And then when I speak to them and ask them, well, I'm trying to connect the dots. Like, does the dating profile actually resonate with the person you are right now? And unfortunately, for those men that I speak to, it's not. Because what they're doing is they are showing up in life as a human being that is not aligned to the person that is on the dating profile. So if they're traveling and they're, living this amazing life and they have a six-pack on the dating profile, but then when I speak to you, wow, I can't speak today. But then when I speak to you, you are stuck at home all day long. You work 18, 20-hour day shifts. You barely have time for yourself. You do not travel. You travel maybe once in 5 years. And it's like the dating profile and the person in front of me are not aligned. They're not matching. The point that I was trying to make is that if you're somebody who has this amazing profile, you are going to get a lot of hits, right? You're going to get a lot of women coming after you. But then when you get on the date one-on-one with a woman and you can barely have a conversation, you don't even know how to listen, you don't know how to communicate, maybe you're talking all about yourself, or you're just nervous, right? There could be so many different things happening there. And then the dates never lead to anything. It's just one date and then you don't hear from her ever again. So this is my point, is that either you have an amazing dating profile and then in person you still don't know how to connect with a woman, or you haven't worked on yourself and you're pretending to be somebody you're not, or you're somebody who has a dating profile but the pictures aren't great, or you don't have a good write-up on there where it really presents the person you are, or you're a bit guarded on there. So you're just like, yeah, I'm just here to have fun. But deep down inside, you really want to meet your soulmate. But then when you meet a woman in person, it's such an easy connection because you are showing up as your true authentic self and the woman is attracted to you. So what I'm trying to say is that we need everything to align. We need you as a human being to align to yourself, to your purpose, all those kind of great things that I always talk about over and over again. I'm not going to bring it up in this video. And also the way that you show up in the world, at the gym, at a coffee shop, on your dating profile, it all needs to match. Okay. So that's one thing that the point that I wanted to make. Because as I always mention, a woman can feel your presence. They can feel your energy. 29% of men report never having approached a woman in person. 29%. It's quite a lot. So the 4 easy steps to approach a woman confidently. Okay, I've created this word, which is case. So we're going to go through it. C for catch the eye. So what I want you to do is look at her in the eye, smile. Now, again, if you're at the gym and if she doesn't make eye contact right away, don't take it personally. I feel like men, we're taking things too personally. Maybe sometimes women are just focused on their workout, or maybe they're thinking about something in their work. So just don't take everything so personally. And stay confident, know that you are worth it. And just because she doesn't give you that eye contact back doesn't mean that she's not interested in you. I'm going to be brutally honest with you guys. I am super shy. Like when a man looks at me, I literally will run away. Like that's just how normally I am. I don't like that initial awkward conversation. It's not my favorite thing on the planet. There, I said it. So doesn't mean that I'm not attracted to you. It doesn't mean that I'm not interested in you. It just means that I'm shy. And I know it sounds really crazy because I'm here. I probably seem, everyone always thinks I'm an extrovert. I'm a bit of a mixture. Anyways, I don't want to get into that. But basically, I just want you guys to know that just because if I'm not giving you a smile or look doesn't mean that I'm not into you. I'm just a shy person. So just take that into consideration if a woman is not giving you like a sexy smile back, okay? A is for approach with confidence, okay? So even if you're like, this girl is a bit out of my league, in your mind, you got to think that you are the shit, like you are everything and more. But whenever you approach a woman with a bit of doubt or like, oh, I don't know, I'm a bit, I'm probably not good enough for her. And maybe those are your thoughts, okay? I'm not saying don't think that that's a human thought. We all think that sometimes, right? But what I'm saying is when you approach her, I need you to switch that conversation that's going in your head. And you can also have a mantra or affirmations in your mind. And I know this is probably something like, oh, only girls do that. No. There's a lot of successful billionaires who have affirmations, who do this all day long. So go and talk to them and then tell me, is it a feminine thing to say affirmations? It's really not. And again, thinking about it where it's rewiring your mind, and the words that you say, it kind of exudes in your aura, in your energy. Even if you're not confident, try it. Okay, try saying things that you do not think. And I know it's going to be weird at the very beginning because you're probably thinking, well, I don't feel good enough. And, start by saying, I am enough. I am worthy and I'm more than enough. I'm ready for my soulmate to enter. Say those affirmations, have those mantras at the back of your mind to push you, to give you that momentum. Approach with confidence. So what I mean with this is wait for a moment when she's on a break or she's stretching or getting water, something that, she's not like fully focused on a workout and then you're over here starting to talk. It's just a bit awkward. So just wait for that moment. And yes, it's going to be, you have to have a little bit of patience for sure. But approach her when she has a little bit of a break with that mindset. You have that, I can do this. And say something along the lines of, I've noticed you here before. You seem to have a solid routine and I respect that. Boom, you're in. As soon as you said, I noticed you here, so that's something that is natural. It's an organic conversation. Hey, I've noticed you before. And again, you're not saying something along the lines of, hey, you're pretty, you're gorgeous, like, can I have your number? No, please do not ever say that to a woman. She's not going to want to sleep with you. And I mean, unless she's looking for the wrong things as well, okay? So that's one of the things you can say. Also, hey, you've got great focus. I had to come over and introduce myself. It could be anything. I don't want you to overthink this. These are just examples of something short, sweet, natural, part of what she's doing, part of why you're there. It doesn't have to be, hey, I'm really interested in you or something like that, because that's going to make it too overwhelming for her and for yourself as well. So just something that is natural and friendly, okay? And S, set the tone, okay? So lead the conversation with confidence. Ask her questions that make her feel comfortable and help you learn more about her. But again, this is a quick 5-minute conversation. It doesn't have to be a whole, unless she's sitting over there and really opening up to you, that's amazing. But just be able to respect her time and your time as well. You probably have things to do as well. So don't sit there and talk for, 10 hours or whatever. And so after complimenting her routine or something about, her energy or whatever it is, you can just ask another question just to kind of gauge, again, talk about the same topic. So how did you develop such a solid routine? I could use some tips. You seem to be in great shape. What's your favorite type of workout? So here, as a woman, I love these questions because it shows you're not here being creepy. You are being genuine and you truly are interested and you're curious about me. And what does that make me do? Open up like a flower, okay? Unless she's in a relationship, there's other 100,000 things, maybe she's not attracted to you, whatever. But if it's things are aligned and she's intrigued by you, then she's going to love these type of questions because again, it shows that you're interested and you're invested, okay? Or something like, how long have you been coming here for? E, for exchange numbers, okay? So once the conversation is flowing, there's a natural connection, confidently ask her for a number. So this has to be, again, a flow. If you feel like she is giving you one-word answers or she's not really looking up at you or she's like looking around or whatever it is, then maybe she's not interested. But to be honest, I still would ask her a question because again, you never know what a person is, what's going on in their mind. Maybe they just had a fight with their mom. It isn't, you never know what has happened. So just stop assuming. And the worst case scenario is she says, I don't want your number. I'm good. Okay, fair enough. Thank you so much. I enjoyed the chat. Have a great life, whatever. It doesn't have to be this whole, dramatic rejection. Life is so horrible. No, it's like she's not down with that, or she has something going on for herself, which she probably doesn't want to, share with you. And that's fair enough. There's plenty of fish in the sea. This is what I want you to ask. I've really enjoyed, and again, this is after like a couple questions. Not too many, I said 5-6 minutes. That's it. I've really enjoyed chatting with you. Want to grab coffee sometime? Simple. Boom. Or this has been really fun. If you're open to it, maybe we can continue this conversation over coffee. What's the best way to reach you? Boom. It's so simple, easy, and it doesn't have to be this big thing. And again, yes, at the very beginning, when you start to do this and meet people, a woman in person and talk to them, it's going to feel freaking weird. It's going to feel like, this is the wrong thing to do. I don't know why I'm doing this. Yes, all of those negative, those limiting beliefs are going to come back up. But I want you to know is that the more you do it, the more easier this is going to become. It's like anything in life. You want to be successful at, going to the gym. You can't go once a week. You have to go 3-4 times a week. You want to be successful, in your business. You can't work just twice a week. You have to work 7 days a week at the very beginning. It's just part of life. You have to keep on practicing. And when you are aligned, when you are ready, and when you're authentic, and when, the time is right, you're going to meet the right person, and it's just going to happen very naturally. You'll miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And if you're somebody that needs more support and guidance in attracting the love of your life and just connecting with women and communicating, then I do offer free strategy calls for 30 minutes. It's an audio call, so I'm not going to see you. I know some men are shy to talk to me, and I don't know why. I just want you to know that I'm really here to help you guys, okay? So a 30-minute free strategy call. Literally, we're going to go over whatever's holding you back. We're going to create a plan, a solid plan in order for you to attract your dream woman. So if you are interested, my link is down below. I hope you guys are having an amazing day, and I'm going to see you guys in my next video.